Yeah, we are back. It's episode 9 of the Strange Exchange. Joining me as always, co-host. God, I don't know why I just did that fucking voice. My co-host Andy is here as always. Andy, back at it again, are we?
Oh yeah, we're always back at it. We come here every week. We come here to hang out, like the guys at the bowling alley with the big shirts.
I like that. I like that. And joining us is our wonderful new special guest. Should we call you Tony or T-Bone? What would you prefer?
Tony's fine.
All right, there we go, Tony. It's kind of lame, but yeah, we'll call you that. we'll call you that for now. No, anyway, Tony, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
It's just Tony. If I do T-Bone, I sound like a gangster.
Isn't that the point? Aren't we trying to?
Yeah, we only interview gangsters on here, so we're gonna have to go with T-Bone.
All right, I'll go with T-Bone then.
And no, there is no warrant out for his arrest right now, so don't even look.
No. Look up. Look me up if you can find me. Look me up and then let me know if I have anything on my criminal record, because I will even be surprised if you find something.
Says here, being
you looked up that quick.
Being too much of a Homo sapien. Is this true?
Being too human, huh?
Oh,
interesting.
He got me. No.
So, Tony, I've been thinking about this question a lot lately, and I always try to ask people random, funny questions because it's very fun.
Yes.
What is one thing that you miss about being a kid? What do you?
God, if we're talking about our childhood, I'll probably go with I miss going outside. I miss going outside and just going somewhere, because you and I never had like a destination. Really,
it's always just freedom. The sky is the limit.
The sky was the limit. We had a bike and an imagination, and we just went with it.
Oh, that's all you needed. That's all you need as a kid.
Oh, even though I was a bigger kid, I still was outside doing stuff. Not really playing video games. I was always outside. That was fun.
Absolutely.
That I miss. And then plus, when we got older and we had like more freedom to go more places, that was more fun, because we got to adventure out of our neighborhood a little bit.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember just going across the freeway or whatever was just like a big accomplishment. It's like, yeah, man, venture across the freeway, man. made it outside the map, man. It's like,
now that was 35W. That was obviously the big one, right?
Yep.
That was the one.
And then we had some, and then we had some friends on the other side, in that
Yep.
It was TJ and all them in that little cul-de-sac. So that was that was the outskirts.
Yeah, that was outskirt. And I remember you and I would go. We would walk. You and I would skip the bus, walk to the middle school sometimes, and then we would walk home too. We would go to hang out with TJ for an hour or so, and then we'll say just fuck it, and then go home, and then that was a fun walk for me. I don't know why.
I always like walking around. It's always fun to get some fresh air and stuff. What about you, Rob?
So, well, actually, before I dive into any of my shit show stories, have you guys ever thought about going back to your old neighborhood and just kind of walking around, seeing things, just kind of taking that same stroll that you did as kids?
All the time.
Actually, a year ago, I did. Or no, it was probably a couple years, 2-3 years ago, or something like that. I did actually go drive around the old neighborhoods and stuff and just look at stuff. And honestly, not much has changed. It's kind of all the same.
You gonna go sneak into your backyard?
Yep, actually, I did it at night with Dan, and went back there. And
you did?
Went in the woods and tried to look for the swings that we had up in the trees and shit we used to swing on.
What'd you find?
I couldn't. It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I don't think they were back there anymore.
And to clarify the audience too, I've known Andrew. Yeah, Andrew and Rob. I didn't know if you had usernames on here or not.
Nope. We just
Oh, well,
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
we're
I go by cool guy, 69 420 man.
My name is Blunt Blaze It 420.
Oh,
There we go.
To
Oh,
clarify, me
we're
and
cool.
me and Andrew and Rob have been all friends for about 17 years. So we've had a we got a big history.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I think through time, obviously, you look back at these moments and you're just like, wow, holy shit, the change is real, and obviously now we're
Yeah.
all in different areas. We're all in completely. I mean, now I wasn't in Burnsville with you guys. Obviously, I only came around once in a blue moon, and that's
Yeah,
when I
whenever
decided
Rob
to piss my pants on the floor in Andrew's house. So I'll tell that story. I don't give a shit.
do it.
But,
Do it. Gotta
yeah,
remember.
well, when you don't use the bathroom before you go to bed, things happen.
You wet the bed?
I wet the floor. I wet the carpet.
Things also happen when you get drunk for the first time and piss all over yourself and then wake up on the floor.
I've done that too.
I've done
That
that.
ain't fun, man. That ain't fun. But I definitely will say that Burnsville fucking house with the backyard and all the trees, it was just always fun. You guys had that TP built at one point. It was
Yeah.
Yep.
That was by far one of the coolest backyards I think I've ever been in. Hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, and
That was
the greatest part about it is that actually that little plot of land behind our townhome, that the woods and everything actually wasn't even like a part of the land to that townhome. It was
It
just
wasn't
kind
the
of
property?
it was just
Was
kind
it
of like
just before that dip?
yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so. I don't know where the property land was, but yeah, like I'm pretty sure that wasn't like owned by the landlord. I think it was just owned by the city, and because there was a sewer down there. We had the little sewer pipe where it
Oh,
would
I remember that, yeah.
drain. It's like a drain. So yeah, I don't think that was part of that. So I think we just lucked out, and they didn't do anything with that. Obviously, it's just the woods behind some houses and shit. So we definitely took advantage of that. And then we didn't have neighbors either because there was a banquet next door. So we,
Well,
got
remember that one kid? What was it? Remember that one kid, Inspector Gadget? We used to call him all the time.
yeah, that Joey kid. Yep, the
Yeah.
bottle kid that would run around with these pill bottles and rubber bands and all these little
Yeah, he just had random
gadgets.
shit in his
Pill
pocket.
bottle.
You always knew when he was like running around, so you could hear him from like a couple blocks away. You could hear all the little things, coins and pill bottles clinging and clacking just when he'd run around. Just goofy, really goofy ass kid. He had some issues upstairs in his head.
It was more aggression. Because that kid used to, like, when we used to, like, stick fight all the time, he would actually, like, go hard. And, like, try to break your stick and, like, stab you. Like, I don't think the kid was mentally challenged. I think he was
Definitely mentally challenged. Like, and I'm not saying like he had Down syndrome or like anything like that, but I do think he was mentally challenged because he would like 1 minute he'd be like that, and the next minute he would just be like super quiet and like weird. It's just pretty odd. This is
Little
goofball.
bipolarism in there.
Yeah, probably.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah,
Who knows, man?
a little bit of sugar and everything, not nice, and all that.
I just say, every time I'm over there was like interesting characters. There's always like these weird.
I
like,
swear
people, like
to
kids.
God, yeah. Like my siblings, like they just all the weirdos gravitate to them. They just love the weirdos everywhere they would go. Like wherever we lived.
Especially Alex.
Yep, he's the worst with it because every weird kid would just gravitate to them. You got the kid with the pills, the Joey kid, and you got what was the other weirdo? This black kid named Diamond. He had like these big earrings, and he's just like, he's just a goofy kid too. And then
What an ironic name.
you got
Diamond.
Cephas and Sasko. Yeah, right. You got Cephas and Sasko. And those.
God, what happened to them? I miss those.
No idea. I have no idea.
God, I remember Sasko once. He came to my house just to hang out, and the kid was like what 3 years younger than us, right? Or
something like that.
And I remember he came to my house and he wanted to hang out, but he shit his pants. The kid just reeked of just shit. the whole time we were hanging out, and I was
Oh.
like, dude, you need to take a shower, man, or go clean, because like,
What?
because he said he just shit his pants. He didn't
Oh.
go home to like clean up or anything. He sat in his shit for like a half hour.
Heck, dude.
How
Like,
do you
dude.
do that? Oh my lord!
Well, the kid, we were like, I was like 10, so the kid was probably like 9 or 8, you know. But
Still, I mean, come on. You gotta be smelling it yourself, like not just like the people you're around, but you gotta be just thinking, man, what? Oh man, it reeks.
Trust me.
He's like, oh man, that's rough. That's a funny story, but man, that sucks.
Dude, that I wanted, like, my room reeked of his shit for like a good couple hours. I was so happy I had a window that I opened. I was like, get that shit smell out of here,
Andrew,
man.
where the hell were you when this was going on?
At home.
Yeah,
At home.
not there. Thank God. Just shit pants, boy.
Is that the same kid that threw a diaper in that pool that you guys had?
Yeah, yep. Those are the same two kids. Those they were African. Like they were some kind of. I think they're either Cambodian or they were from Sudan, or I can't remember. It was one of those two, but yeah, they're some goofy kids, man. Their parents, man. I went over to their house one time.
They were rich. Their parents
No,
were
no,
rich.
no. They weren't rich, but they definitely had money. They definitely had some money. They didn't know how to maintain a house. The house was like nice, but they just treated it like shit. You go on the inside and it's just messy, and it always smelled like gumbo and stuff. And I don't care for gumbo.
Smelling like gumbo. What?
I don't really care for it. I just stunk. They put a lot of curry.
Oh, that's what that smell was?
Yeah, their house always just reeked of like curry and stuff, and it just didn't smell good.
It smelled weird, but because I didn't know what that smell was, I never really judged it. I was just like, oh, this smells different than my house.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather their house smell like gumbo or cigarettes?
Gumbo.
Exactly. So here we go.
I don't think they smoked. They could have. I don't remember them being outside much.
Probably the reefer, but not cigarettes.
Well, I mean, those houses where you go into and the people may not, they're just like, oh, I'll smoke in the house. I don't really give a shit. Those houses, it's just the stench is everywhere. You can't escape it. It's gross and like I would much rather smell gumbo, shrimp. I don't really give a shit. Just curry. It smells good to me. I like the smell of curry, so I got no problem with it. I guess
I need
Andy when he's 9 years old is a little different.
Yeah. Probably now I'll recognize the smell. I'll be like, oh, I remember it, but I'm not going to be like, ugh, because now I know what that smell is and be like, oh.
I mean, it could have smelled like the kid's shit. I mean,
dude. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I was gonna get approval for Rob too. Same with you guys. Do you guys mind if I become a co-host? Or do you just want you to?
I definitely do mind because I think you're a crackhead.
Oh,
we say no to druggies, so you're
damn.
No,
I'll stop crack.
All right, that okay. We can probably work something out there. We generally it's just me and Rob for the host of the show, but if time goes on and more people want to listen to our dumbasses, and we want more little worker bees. Yep, you will definitely be in line to you'll be at the end of the line to
I like having
it's here
frequent person on here. I think that helps. And obviously within like the couple of minutes we're here, I gotta admit I'm having a lot of fun. just hearing the story about the kid shitting his pants. It's just, oh my God.
I got plenty of more weird ass stories. Trust me.
So for me, like, I don't mind. I mean, we have a frequent guest too. We got T Reed, but again, he's only been on a couple of episodes, and there's a lot of other special guests.
Me and Robert, the host of it.
Oh, you guys could be the host, and then I could be a frequent guest.
Yeah, we'll fit you in there somewhere. We'll
fit you in the schedule.
We're not
going to
pay
you. Huge.
We'll get you in the back row there in the corner. We'll get you right in.
Actually, 17 years of friendship, and you guys were like, We'll see. We're too big. We're too big of YouTubers to deal with anyone small as you.
Oh, come on, don't flatter me, Connor.
You're right. I don't think we're
I'm a
standing
Jake
that.
Pauler.
I
I'm a
don't
Jake
think.
Pauler. I don't deal with people.
I don't think
that
we're. I don't think we're sitting that high yet. There. I don't think we're. I don't think
no
we're.
million
It's cool.
subscribers.
I don't think we're as cool as Jake Paul yet. That
See,
fucking
the
guy.
thing is with our YouTube right now, we took the fucking polar plunge into an ice cold lake. The thing is, we've not come back up yet. We're still in there, trembling in the water, getting hypothermia, just waiting to die. Maybe somebody will pull us out. Who knows? Maybe it'll be Tony. Who knows? We could get pulled out here.
This video is the one that makes it.
Oh, I hope so. God, everybody,
especially with the shit story.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Speaking of polar plunges and icy baths and possibly dying and then going to sleep for the rest of time, what do you guys do before you fall asleep? Like, you sit on your phone, or do you no weird stuff, please?
Would you say, like, jerking off? Is that like?
I mean, if that's what you do, I guess you do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you stick your finger up your
I mean, I
butt.
don't want people that know me to know that. I mean, not that everybody else does it.
No, listen to me.
I stick a finger in my cat's butt and smell it before I go to bed.
Honestly, though, answer me that. What human male has not done that? Is not jerked off?
Are you kidding me, man?
Oh, I thought you were going with the cat thing. I was like,
yeah, no, I'm not going that route, Tony. I'm not dipping into that.
One time I was so in the mood, man. I think I fell asleep doing it. I was like half awake, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you dirty slut."
It sounds like you just were like trying to do it because it's like a chore. That's what it sounds like to me. Like, oh, I gotta get this done.
I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this, man. This is part of my routine.
I can't go to bed until my nuts are drier than it has I can't even speak.
Sahara Desert.
Sahara Desert.
There was one time I fell asleep and I was I'm doing some adult things, and I was like super drunk, and I was laying in my bed, and I woke up, and I thought I was like writing for some reason, and I'm like, oh, okay. I think I was not writing. I was actually doing something else. I was having a dream about school, and then I woke up, and I was like, what the fuck? It was super goofy.
Are you telling me you were just fucking schmeating your meat to school? Oh
no, God, no! Who the fuck?
You wake up into like the class, and you're like front row. The teacher's on.
No. I was having a dream that I was writing, and then I woke up, and I was like still drunk, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. It was like fucking.
Wrong pen, obviously.
Yeah, this one's a lot bigger. Where did this come from? No, I got up and I went and threw it.
Smaller.
I got up and went and threw up in the bathroom, and then I made sure I got some on Rob's new shoes, his new Skechers.
Come on. You didn't throw up because you were drunk. You threw up because you were ashamed of yourself.
I was disgusted with myself.
Were they the ones that light up?
They were. I heard Rob runs way fast.
And you ruined his shoes, man. Those are like Jordans to Italian kids, man. Those are.
You hit Becca.
Skechers, you clown. What are you doing? Get out of here. Come on.
You hit Becca's foot with
those are like Jordans to Italian kids, man, and you ruined his light up Skechers.
Like track suits. Come on, no. We gotta settle down here.
That's Russians.
Hey, man, anybody in Europe.
Everybody in Europe. If it doesn't say Adidas on it, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, yeah, nothing else. Child labor only.
Child labor only.
I guess, okay, if we're going to talk about what you do before bed, I mean, I guess playing on the phone kind of, because I mean, I watch like a lot of goofball videos on YouTube and stuff. A lot, that's kind of my way of just going to bed. I'll find something and be like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm tired. There you go.
And then you get up, and then you do a backflip in your bed, and then you tickle yourself and laugh yourself to sleep.
You tickle your ass a little bit and then go to bed.
You
I mean, you want my honest to God thing? I don't jerk off before bed. No, I can't. I'm like awake then, but
yeah.
See, this is why I said no naughty stuff. No, I was like, because maybe you guys.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with talking about it, man?
No, there's nothing wrong with talking about it. I was just saying, I want to hear some
Okay,
maybe
no, I mean,
some
I just
normal stuff.
Some
I
really
don't know.
weird.
What's like
Do you guys
normal?
have like a
What do you say now?
routine? Do you get up and then go out in your living room and scream out the window or something? Or
No, we're
You
not.
I don't
scream
know.
out the
It's
window
just
until you go to
You
bed.
would.
I thought it was an interesting question, but I think it's kind of backpedaled a bit.
Backpedaled how?
This is a longer discussion than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be straight up
Very
like
good
boring
discussion.
ass. I don't know. Just get tired and go to bed. Like just
Let's
give out the
see.
most boring answer. Yeah,
I mean,
I'll be the worst guest here. I'll just say yes or I'll just only answer to yes or no
What's
questions.
okay? Here's a good question. No, this is not a yes or no question. If you say yes
Oh,
or
then
no,
I can't say anything.
I'm gonna virtually slap you in the face. Virtually slap you in the penis.
Please do.
Okay, I'll ask Rob first because I want to hear the seasonal guy here.
I gave
What's
you
your
my
fa-
answer on the
what's
last
your
one, Nick.
what's your favorite season and why? What is
Oh,
the apex of seasons?
I don't know. I mean, I really like the spring a little bit because it's like you're coming into warmer weather, but it's not like super warm yet. It's still decent, but the sun's shining and the days are getting longer. Kind of nice. The
Doesn't feel like
fall is nice
cold
too.
death when you walk outside that
Yeah,
door.
and I mean, obviously in Minnesota, once in a while we'll get that crazy like April day where all of a sudden, wait a minute, it's snowing. What the hell? But realistically, it's gorgeous. I don't know, it's great season. I mean, I know a lot of people like fall and stuff because oh, the leaves are colored, but let's be honest here, spring is fantastic. It's probably one of the best, if not the best. Summer just kind of blows because mosquitoes.
It's hot and mosquitoes. Yeah, Minnesota, you just like you don't win for much amount of time with seasons. Like it's winter, it's all cold and miserable and just shit, and then you got summer, it's just brutally humid and hot, and then the mosquitoes, and it's like fuck. So, um, what about you, Tony? Where do you lie in the spectrum?
It's got to. I'm kind of going deep into this question, kind of like, or for my
There's
answer.
four
Oh,
options, so what do we
yeah.
got?
I gotta say spring as well, all because I
Fair
love
enough.
seeing stuff coming from death to life, like plants and stuff, because
Whoa,
when they're hibernating, and you get to see
Tony,
it
too
bloom.
deep.
It's too deep.
Gotta say that was just that was earth shattering. I yeah, I like both those answers. Spring is definitely the OG's season. I'm a fall guy. It used to be spring, but then I'm like, you know what, fall, man, that crisp fall weather with the smell of dried leaves in the air, and it's just everything's all cozy,
Plus,
and you get sweatshirts, and then you
plus,
can have campfires and stuff like that, and it not feel super overheated or too miserably cold yet. So, hell yeah.
plus fall is like great because it's getting colder instead of cold to hot. So like we'll never get it in springtime, especially in Minnesota. Coming from cold to hot, where the temperature feels really good. In fall, it's like the perfect degree to like 70 or 69 or 68 degrees, and it's like that happens a lot more frequently in fall than spring. So I love that fall feeling. Like you can go outside and just feel great being out there. Like it's like a good day during a Monday or something.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
kind
like
of the
that.
way because like camping when we went up there, it was like it was still October, but it was cold. It was just kind of wasn't the fall weather that I was expecting. So it kind of made me think, man, I really wish, because like September weather's good, but really that April, May weather is just fantastic. You get into it where it'll go from like 50 degrees, nice, 60 degrees. May all of a sudden it's 60 going into 70. It's perfect. And by Memorial Day,
Absolutely.
you got summer temps and you can kind of enjoy it a little bit because then it's just going to get worse as June, July, and August
Yep.
roll around. August is like the most.
The mosquitoes come to carry you away into the woods and feast on you, and
I mean, we were at the 4th of July was horrible.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that was not fun. That was miserable.
But man, but wasn't it fun though? Those what did you guys spend like $200 worth of fireworks?
I think we spent like 600 between us.
Yeah, it was
600.
300. Right. Yeah, it was worth it.
Dude,
I mean,
oh my god, it was so worth it though. Like we were so close to like the illegal fireworks we had. like you seen the one that like shoots up high in the air and does like a big explosion. Like we were like under it pretty much. Like the ashes came down like rain.
Right? Yeah, dude, that alien, the little box or the display box with all the crazy like colors and effects. That one was just not. I wasn't expecting that. That was super cool. I would definitely buy that one again. It just like kept shooting them out so fast. It was just like intense.
Well, the nice thing is
very
they
impressive.
change them by year. A lot of these boxes, they change them in the middle. Okay, here we're gonna amp it up a little bit, and I think the store we went into was giving us previews too of like the fireworks. And
that was we got good deals too.
But it didn't do it justice. It was just kind of like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but it doesn't really like when you're there in person. It's like, oh man, this is nuts.
And plus, that like boom, you actually hurt. You were there.
You felt it. Like you just
felt it. It was so
like, oh man, that's amazing.
Oh, that was so fun. What was that one that was like you guys spent quite a bit on and it was really disappointing? It's like it like twirled a lot. I remember.
Twirled a lot.
Like twirled and then like shot off a couple like little fireballs, but nothing too high. And then and you guys spent like $50 on it.
Definitely wasn't the little bee one. That one was the best one.
No, I don't know which
it was
one
cool.
It was. There was, I mean, the best one I had was that fountain one that I really liked.
That spun.
Oh,
yeah, that science
spun.
one.
It was like zzz.
Yeah,
it did that for like 3 minutes.
Well, the thing was shooting out the side. I was like, uh-oh.
What was that thing called? What was that firework called?
Oh God, I don't remember.
That thing was fucking sweet.
I forgot what it was called. Something with science, but
comment down below if you know what I mean. What we talk? If you guys know what we're talking about.
With a ball in the middle of like a bunch of these little pillars, and the pillars would shoot up little fountains, but then the ball's spinning, going nuts. But I'm trying to think of the firework that was like the most disappointing. I don't know, probably the smoke bombs. They're always
yeah.
I don't know,
but those were cheap as hell.
Yeah,
so you kind of like for one of those were like 50 cents.
I mean, not to be a dick, but I think I took like a couple extra. Like I threw them in the bag. I was like, "Oh, we're rocking out, fuck it." Like nobody's paying attention. There's like 3 kids in the store working the cash register. They're all sitting in the same spot with their little.
Plus,
all right.
It's not like they lost much. Oh, 50 cents for one of them.
Those are their summer jobs.
I'll tell you what's really cool there that I like. They have those little like missiles that are like $2. Those things are awesome. I think we shot one off at my house, Andrew. It went up.
Rockets.
Yeah, that thing was really cool for being
that
cheap.
Was $2 for that fucking thing, and it
get some more of those. That thing was awesome.
Dude, going to Rob's house for 4th of July. Remember that? That was fun. Vietnam.
Yeah. His mom's house. Yeah.
See, I'd like to go party out there again. I just gotta be like, hey, can I borrow the property for a couple of days?
Right. Throw some tarp over the corn. We don't want to burn it down.
Throwing the mortar out there is the best part. Come on, no. Who knows where it's gonna go? That's the bright part. You're like, we gotta run. We do Roman candle wars.
Did we streak with a like hold? We were like carrying the flag on a pole.
No,
we
I don't know. I know that's how you. I know that's how you would like to remember it, but no, nobody got naked, Tony.
No.
No.
I thought someone did.
Yeah, Andrew got naked. He took a Roman candle, stuck it up his butt, and he was shooting it.
I got naked with Rob's hot 6th grade teacher.
Oh, who was my 6th grade teacher? I don't think she was hot.
No, Andrew, you're fantasizing about our 3rd grade teacher.
Ugh, that
I had a
freaking
couple
witch.
of teachers in 6th grade. Damn it.
It was horrible.
One of them was a dude. You probably were with the dude.
Ha!
He was with my 5th grade teacher.
Here's an interesting question, and not about what Rob identifies as sexually, but if you didn't care at all, if you didn't care at all what people thought about you, what clothes would you wear?
Oh, that was a good.
If there was no judgment at all, what would you wear?
I would go shirtless. A lot.
I would wear a suit of armor and then just run around and shoot fireworks at people.
Yeah, but that's not a part of the outfit, though. Shooting the
No.
fireworks at people. It's just
Don't judging me.
What was that an accessory of yours? Like a necklace?
Oh,
I'll just walk around with fireworks all day.
It's my fantasy.
It would be different if you were walking around with like a sword, like sheathed, and then you just like pull it out like, yeah, okay, me. But that cannot be your serious, like non-judgmental clothes. You
Of course it isn't.
You probably want to walk around wearing a dress, you freak. Uh-oh. I just pissed somebody off. No, somebody in the comments. Yeah, what's wrong with that? No, I'll tell you.
Come on. Oh, they can shove it.
I got a question for you guys.
Shirts, I guess. That would be my thing. I like them.
Okay, if it's where I'm going to hang myself, it's the flagpole outside of school. It's good.
I know. No, you're white. You got to shoot the school.
Oh God. Let me stick in my backpack here. I swear
too much.
I swear I'm getting out my colored pencils.
Yeah.
To color the walls with your blood.
Is it too soon to make fun of white people for shooting up schools?
It's too late.
Too late.
We want a whole year of school. I mean, well, actually, the school year's not over yet. But have we had a school shooting yet?
This year? I don't know.
Not this year because no one's been home.
I think everything deserves to be made fun of equally.
Yeah.
In a way. I mean, there's a boundary, but I think a lot.
Yeah, the humor makes light of things, though. Like if you're just gonna be, like, no, you can't make fun of this.
Well, don't be like super edgy about it either, though. Oh, man, look at me, like.
Well,
I live on the fucking outskirts of life.
Edgy's is just what you don't find funny, though. I mean, that's like what I'm saying. It's like
not.
Just like making light of things, like not just taking everything super seriously all the time. Like, I can't believe you would even begin to promote thinking upon such matter.
Andrew, I think you need to stop and just smell a little bit. Just smell what your room smells.
Rob,
take a little deep breath in.
Rob, your Skechers, they scared me.
Oh. Well, yeah, because you puked in them, you asshole.
Turn them off. Turn them off. Turn them off, man. Skechers are loud. Those Skechers are loud, man. Okay, let's see. What was the last movie that you guys watched, and how was it?
Well, my last movie I watched was John Wick.
Which one?
The first one.
Those are good movies.
I love the first one because it wasn't huge, and then it got huge. It was like one of those movies that it was just like an underground success. No one really knew about it, and then people thought it was the coolest shit ever. The fighting, holy crap! They did beautifully with it. It was more realistic than anything than I've ever seen.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the first one. That one was awesome. So it's just so well scripted and planned out. I like the whole premise of it.
And of course, I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan. So I was like, man, he did a very good job playing that character.
Keanu Reeves does not take compliments very well.
I know.
You're such a nice guy, Keanu.
He always blows it off. Like,
yeah, the world, it's round. It's a globe, man. No, I love Keanu Reeves. I'm just fucking around, but he does sound like that though. He's like,
really like bad things happen in his life though, so you
Yeah.
can't really like
Yeah.
blame him. I don't think. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. He's he's probably had some
it's
shitty
He's-
cards.
child
He,
stillborn.
he would seem like a really cool guy to share a beer with.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he'd be fucking
Like-
cool to do like go fishing with or just whatever, man. He seems like a chill guy.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah,
he's-
he would seem like a cool guy to ask about stories, not
He
about
seemed
his
like a cool
movies.
guy to punch in the face. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
And he seems like a cool guy to ask him about stories in his life, like not like personally or about the movies he's been in, but like if you ask about like stories of like something random like a podcast like this, it'd be kind of cool to hear like some stories that he's never
Right.
told, but is like appropriate enough for the media not to go after him for.
Mm-hmm. Keanu Reeves featured on The Strange Exchange. Welcome, Keanu. How you doing tonight? Well, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Well, I'm not gonna address him as Keanu though. I'm gonna call him Ted. That's how
Call him
I like
Ted.
to know him. So Ted, where's Bill?
It's radical. It's really radical, man.
Oh my god.
I love that movie. They made a movie. They made a second movie. It's about their kids.
I haven't even seen the new one yet. The Face the Music one. I've not seen
Yeah,
it.
it's a new one. It's
Kinda-
like about their kids.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yep.
I just seen the preview. like, oh,
Bill kind of looks like he still has the baby face too.
What ethnicity?
sticking out. Maybe something like I don't know, European. I don't.
I'm not.
You know, Israel. Lebanon. Well, Israel's got stuff going on, but you know, the ones where maybe things don't blow up as often. You know, just, what? I'm not being a dick, but I'm just saying.
He just comes out of nowhere, like he's like you're watching CNN and it's like an explosion happens. The camera like looks at the explosion, then turns to the side, and you just see Will Smith eating the bag of chips. Like, huh? Just like doing there.
Oh man,
What?
see, that would be interesting to me. That would be perfect. It's like, hey, he's just hanging out. He's just, like Robin Williams. You know, he's just hanging around.
Oh no.
Oh,
Come on!
oh,
It wasn't.
no,
mean.
no.
Just saying.
No.
You know, he's a good guy.
Robin Williams was a great man. He was a great man.
The last movie I watched was a rewatch. I watched Caddyshack.
Good classic.
The last one I watched, unless you meant like a movie you've not seen before. I guess I don't know. Then that one might be a little tougher. I think End of Watch, probably the
That was
last.
a good one. I love that
watched.
movie.
Brand new to me, yeah, and that one was like, oh, that was tough to get through, but
Yeah. The ending
it was good.
really got me.
Oh, Caddyshack, that was tough to get through too because I wanted to see more Dangerfield. Less
You
Chevy.
don't want to see that guy go for the gopher.
You just like the gopher.
Oh, well, yeah, the gopher is the best part, man. He's sitting there dancing at the end
He
of
is the best
movie.
part, especially the fucking explosions. You're gonna get that fucking gopher.
Oh, Bill Murray, yeah, he's in his little shed or whatever. He's like,
Yeah.
I made a new grass.
The gopher ruins it. He like hunts down for it.
Oh, that movie's fantastic. So good.
Uh,
And that kid gets laid too with like that really hot girl. Like, God damn it. You gotta
I
be
wish
kidding.
that was me.
God, I wish that were me.
Oh, who doesn't, man? Come on. Look at all these movies, man, that were just like
Just looking at the mole, fuck with them. My God, I wish that were me.
Oh, yeah, you want to be the fucking gopher.
I want to be the gopher.
You're watching Marvel. You're watching like a fucking Avengers movie, and like Mark Ruffalo's about to kiss Black Widow, and you're like, God, I wish that was me.
Oh God.
I get what?
What is the scariest thing you guys can think of? I think that
question.
What do you mean? Just what's the scariest thing you can think of? What scares you the most? Is it a toothbrush? Toothbrush pretty scary.
What's
Being
scary?
alone.
Oh,
Being alone. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting.
That's probably.
Tony, you could have said spiders or something. Jesus.
Hey, you I'm being honest. If you were being
Being
honest,
Could have said like
Like being without somebody in your life, or what do you like?
no, this is a podcast, not a therapy session. A session.
What? I'm asking a question like you did, but except my questions actually mean something.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
you listen
Ooh.
here, fucker.
Ooh. Is this gonna be a one-person podcast soon, or?
Yeah, Andrew's
Yeah.
he's gonna split off and do his
Yeah,
own.
but tie some bricks to you guys' feet, throw you in the river.
Being alone. That is kind of spooky though, because it's just like, what if, like you look at some people that are alone in their life though, they might be happy, but I guess not maybe they're not. I don't know.
Well,
I
like
know-
everyone that you love and care for, all the stuff you've done for them, and then next thing you know, no one likes you, and you have to live your life knowing that you're not waking up for somebody.
Oh, in that case, all you had to do was not vote for Donald Trump. You could have avoided that entire situation there. Or Joe Biden. I don't know which way their families swing, but I know that kind of split a lot of people. I
Millions.
see your point.
Dude, that was like
that is kind of scary because it's just like the what if. Like that's
the what if.
That's tough.
You wake up, your parents don't call you, your friends don't call you,
Oh,
your work friends don't even like you, but they have to tolerate you.
so you just go to work now and you're just unhappy and yeah.
Grumpy.
Jesus Christ, yeah, this is horrible. God damn, Andrew, this is a spiral right now. I don't know.
We went
You better
from
be
comedic.
scared of something.
It was
Are
a
we
good,
both
it's a good
comedic?
question, a good answer.
Yeah, but like that's like this is just sad and like dark and depressing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like,
I just
it's
realized
scary,
we
but
went
it's
from
like scary
comedic
in
to
the
like
fact
dark.
that- oh God,
Tony,
Andrew.
we're gonna get you signed up with a therapist after this show.
I'm feeling fine. What are you talking about? I'm not alone. I wouldn't be in this podcast if I was alone.
Alone.
I think that's it. It's just a thought.
I
Andrew,
thought scares me. Yeah.
What are you
What's-
scared of, man?
What are you scared most, Andrew?
I think the scariest thing in the universe is another person capable of anything.
What?
What?
Yeah, another human being capable of everything and anything.
Why is that scary?
Oh, like he's the strongest, smart. Like not he.
Well, it's
like,
just
that person.
they're potentially super dangerous. They could be super intelligent, fast. Just anything that can be better than me.
You sound egotistic as fuck.
No, really think about
Someone
that.
Stronger.
No,
Stronger,
seriously
smarter
though.
than me.
What do you mean? No, think about that. It has
No,
It's-
you're talking about if someone is the strongest
just
person in the world, or
someone
smartest person in the world.
they can be. No, it has nothing. It's not like I'm not comparing it in sort of form where I need to, oh, well, I'm here on the scale and they're here. It's the probability and chance that they could be like a killer, a sociopath, whatever. The sky's the limit. It's just another person, and it's the scariest thing to me is like another person, like just a human being. I don't know who they are. They're just a person, and it's the possibility that whatever they could be anything.
Someone could just turn around and just pull a gun on you. Just out of
Right,
fucking nowhere.
right.
So you sound like those sheltered kids.
No. Yeah, that's not at all what I'm trying to portray. It's literally it's another person capable of doing anything.
Just something
just the soul capabilities they could do anything.
And you can't predict it. You just like, well,
there you go. It's the mystery behind the phase. It's not. Yeah, it's not that I'm comparing my like. Oh well, I'm a pretty good reader, and they're better than me. Fuck that, dude. No, it's like just saying that like they could be anybody, and it's scary. It's terrifying. It's not a person.
Funny with these answers. Man.
It's too.
These answers are more confusing than the question.
What about you, Rob? You afraid of like beetles or something?
It's a spider.
Toenails?
Oh, not a bug. Come on.
No, I know what Rob's more afraid of. He's an Italian guy, right?
No.
He's afraid that there's gonna be no pasta
Yeah,
anymore.
he's afraid of generic tomato sauce. My poor soul.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the
It's just a tomato smushed.
Honestly, in real life, I'm more afraid of I guess the idea that we all die into nothing. Like I guess that kind of like is a fear, because it's like, what if we all die and then there's just nothing? Like and like that's it. Like everything you just did was meaningless in some way at the end of the day.
And for nothing.
Like,
I mean, in the long run, you can say, well, I had all these memories, but then once you die, it's like it's all gone. Like it's just everything you just did is just disappeared. Everything's gone, and there's nothing left. Even if you restart, it's just like there's nothing. You don't even remember the people you got to know, the amount of time you just spent doing all this stuff.
Or like if your previous,
and
or like if your previous body, you're famous for, let's say the George Washington, for instance, he gets reincarnated into something else. He gets to learn about himself, but he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah,
that'd be scary.
He hears about his tales, and then that's it. Like that, that. I guess that would be, to me, it's just fear, because like all this stuff you work, like it's like, what is it all worth? And I mean, that's not me every day. That's just an honest like thought that comes into my head. Like, what if? That's when I'm in my.
It's like the chance and possibility. It's
what am I really scared of though?
The unknown
is Freddy Krueger's hand when it pops out of the bed and it sucks.
Oh fuck! I always hear like, the movie It when he comes out of the little shower drain.
What? I gotta watch that movie, man. I haven't seen.
Is that the new one?
No, the old one.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The better one.
Oh,
the old one. You better let him out.
Hey, Georgie.
Hey, you guys, Prince Albert in the can. What do you better let the poor fella out?
What a weird movie.
Why do you have a balloon coming out of the gutter drain, you freak? If I was a little kid talking to a clown guy, I would just be like, just pull my dick out and just like take a piss. Wait for him to run away. Just be like, fuck off.
I guess the thing with that original movie that they did, it wasn't necessarily like as like psychological, like more psychological. It was not like the violent part that they did in the new ones, where it was like he bites his arm out. Like they didn't need to do it. They just they showed him going up, putting his arm in there, and the next thing you know, it's like that's it. He disappeared. That you just kind of made your own assumption out of it,
right?
Mm-hmm. where you have
That-
to think about the
that's-
horror a little bit.
And that's
he takes his arm off, and then he pulls his arm out and then drags him through. Like, it just like that's just going too far. You need to let the people's like mental
imagination.
kind of just like creative for them. What happened?
See, that's the whole premise of like the the possibility and the unknown. Like that's what makes things scary, the unknown. It's like, oh man, like I wonder how he pulled his ass down there. Like, did he just grab him or did he fucking?
Yeah, because it's just the thought that like, and the same thing goes like in the new movie. I know they did the part with the little pyro kid lighting the lighter. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna light you," and he's like trying to burn the kid, and he ends up attacked or whatever the hell happens to him. But it's like this the thought, like you don't need to go that far in the horror movies. You can psychologically screw somebody up with the idea that this can happen. Like what happens, like think about what happens to this kid. Could he have been eaten? Could he have been, molested, which is a fucked up thought, but it's just anything that could happen. It's just that, But nope, in the new movie, no, let's show blood. Let's show blood and balloons.
Let's show blood and balloons.
Oh,
They'll go on a t-shirt called dibs. Fuck all you.
blood and balloons.
Fuck all you. Blood and balloons, and just have like a weight. It'll be a weight shirt with blood everywhere, like a little blood splatter.
The album, Blood and Balloons,
and then it'll be like blood splatters a little bit, and then a balloon. Doesn't have to be red, but it could be any other color. In stores now, we got orange balloon and a blue balloon for a limited time.
Balloons.
They would just go back to the old ways, man. Just
it's like more psychological horror than shown.
I mean, I get it. The horror back then wasn't maybe as like great. It was a little bit more lenient and relaxed, and maybe it didn't seem as scary. But go back and watch The Birds, an Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's the overall concept is kind of like what the fuck, but birds attacking people just like out of nowhere. Like, how is that not freaky and like frightening? Because I mean, we see birds all the time. All of a sudden, what if one day they just decide, you know what, fuck humans, and they're gonna attack you?
And that's Andrew's fear.
Oh God, not the birds.
Yeah, that's Andrew's fear. Just anything could just do anything. You can't do anything about it, except run away or hide or get protected somehow.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Pigeons, instead of shitting in your car, they said fucking decide to
assault you in the car.
Shit down it. They're just, it's evil, man. It's just, it's the idea.
I think that's why we're the most supreme animal in anything creation, creation.
What American Psycho with Christian Bale when he says
Christian Bale as Slenderman. Yeah, I don't know.
when he says, "I'm gonna fucking stab you and play with your blood."
That'd be scary. That'd be pretty fucking scary. Just like you wake up someday into like a maze, and then there's a killer like around. like Dexter. You ever seen that movie? That show?
That's a great show.
Yeah, there's one of the like Dexter went into this house and it was like he failed to kill that person or something. He ran away. And then he found him in his house, in his apartment. And then his apartment was like a maze to get out. Like that killer knew every bit of that maze, but you didn't, so he could just came out of nowhere. That was scary. Or am I thinking of something else? Because I remember seeing that, like a killer was like
Dexter though is there because he's like. I mean, his job, like, obviously, he's in the, police department or whatever, and he's a major investigator and stuff. But it's just his little hobby outside of work is odd, and just like why?
He's trying to blend into society like a normal person, average Joe.
Oh, and like he's doing he's doing a good thing, obviously getting rid of bad people in life, but. He's doing it in a way that the justice system does not see fit.
Yeah. He's like a unknown. He's like an unknown vigilante that
He's like, I was so fascinated.
because he saw the fear of what could happen. Like his dad showed him this will happen to you if you get caught.
Yep.
He
And goes to the electric chair. Goes on the electric
That's-
chair. He's like,
That's
this will
you,
happen.
Dexter, in the electric chair. Fuck.
And watch. He's like, yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. Watch him and get his life ended. I was like, man, that's fucked.
What a great show! Though. I mean, what a good concept.
That show is
Hey,
great.
did you hear? They're making a new episode. They're making new episodes.
For season 9?
Yep.
Nice.
They're kind of scratching the ending. They're scratching the ending. They're gonna remake the ending because nobody liked the ending. I didn't. When I saw that, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Ending was kind of stupid.
That was dumb.
I wish they would have never killed off his sister.
Yeah, that's a downfall.
Why you want to hear her say the F word a couple more times?
Oh yeah, she's in an interesting place in that show. It's like,
Season 9 is it's actually going to just be 10 episodes. Each episode, Dexter's going to talk to Rita's body.
Oh god.
Hey, they might even scratch that. They might have scratched the whole episode of like the ending and be like, "This is what's gonna happen," because Deb didn't die until the very last episode. Spoilers, by the way. And
Oh, you fucked up.
And
Oops,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, and then he. I can't even talk right now. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. Yeah, they might just scratch the whole episode and be like, "She didn't die yet.
Oh, no.
She survived."
So is season 9? So since they're doing a season 9, is it going to be exclusive to like Netflix or I mean, what's their plan? Because I know it was a Showtime show or whatever.
Yeah,
So I don't.
I think it'll be a Showtime. I think they still have the rights to Dexter.
Because I mean, I know like Netflix has had Dexter on there forever. I mean, they've had it on there for a long time. I figured.
Dude, I was so excited when that finally. I remember when that finally just hit Netflix. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Well, good. I mean, there's a few shows I'd like to see a change in the ending. You know, like The Sopranos. Please, thank fuck. Christ's sake, how do you go with a black screen? That's just it's just annoying. But
How I Met Your Mother.
Did that end on like a high note? I can't even remember.
I think the ending was like he was reading a story to his daughter.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, and then like that was what he was doing the whole time.
God, the thing is with that show, the biggest reason why I watched is I don't know why. Ever since the American Pie stuff, I really like that Allison Hannigan.
Oh
He
yeah,
has that like cutie pie vibe. I guess that's the way I see
Cutie
it.
pie vibe.
Well, look her up, Andrew, for fucking sakes, man.
What's the name?
Look her up when she was younger, though. Don't look her up now. I'm sure now.
What's her name?
Allison Hannigan. I don't know how to spell it, but she
Hannigan.
was in American Pie. She was the one that was the band camp. That girl.
Shit.
I know who you're talking about.
She's alright looking, not really
The cute thing, not the hot. Like
No, yeah, no, I totally know what you mean. I just don't. I mean, yeah,
yeah. Well, yeah. No, all right, we get it. No,
yeah, well, okay. Who was the funniest person you ever met in your life?
Who's the what?
Funniest person you've ever met? Who's somebody who made you laugh a lot and just?
Not trying to sound homosexual, but probably you.
You homo. Well, thank you. I can be pretty funny when I want to, when I'm energetic.
Probably like
not always.
When we were in Burnsville. Oh my god, we had the most funniest shit happen to us.
Yeah, it's because probably I was a little shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah, probably you. I think honestly, because I've had like the little inside jokes are just that's the key.
Those little idiosyncrasies, those are priceless.
Like, and then the little moment, like just little things that you just can go back and remember. Like, obviously, we have our Warner stories, but which we addressed a little bit in the last show. But like things like that, and like when we would try. The most recent one that was funny was when we were trying to go and explore, and we're over at that freaking church parking lot, and we got the dude coming up. Where's Merle? Where's his house? It's just like,
Yeah, random
why
people
is it
talk.
like this happens now? Like it doesn't happen with anybody else I'm hanging out with. It's just you. It's just like
I always have weirdos like just talk to me or come around. It's pretty strange. It's always me.
fitting.
Do you
Yep.
give him eye contact by accident? Like you're not supposed to look
Yep.
at him.
They're looking at me. They
make
look
eye
me in the eyes. Like, yeah, this dude's a fucking weirdo, just like me. Maybe I'll go
that's
say
what
hi.
happens. Like a crackhead. If you make eye contact with them, they'll come fucking talk your ear off.
Maybe
man.
I'll go
It's
say what's
that
up.
sucks, dude. I'd like when we were at Taylor, like my buddy Taylor's fucking bachelor party. Like I made eye contact with one dude that was there, and then he comes sits next to me and just fucking talks my ear off. I'm like, who is this motherfucker? I don't even know his first name.
I thought you were gonna say he came and sucked on your ear.
Oh,
I'm like, we're in a
Say,
strip club.
whoa.
I'm like, we're in a strip club of all fucking places, and you're coming talking to me like we're buddies all of a sudden, like out of fucking nowhere.
like, don't you
It's
see
cool. It's cool to talk to new people, but I mean, fuck.
Right.
There's a limit. Like he was talking about his whole life. I don't even know the fucking guy's name.
Was he
I don't
drunk?
remember.
Or, like,
I was.
hell yeah, I suppose. I mean, I know, like, for me, I can talk to people a little bit easier when I'm drinking, but still, it's like certain settings don't fit that moment. Like, come on, now. If you're in a strip club or something or whatever, you're in front of strippers, like you got naked chicks in front of you, and you're talking with some dude, like, hey, yeah, you know,
How's it going there, Michael?
just like, come on.
Well, I was at the strip club that was like. It was our like last one of the night, and I didn't have much money, so I didn't really have money left for like a lap dance. And
they come
so
up and on you.
I was either having to listen to this dude's life, or just try to find a stripper. And I was like, I don't want to take extra money out of my savings just to blow off this person. Because I'm too nice, but at the same time, I really wanted to fucking leave so bad.
Oh man,
that's like the downfall of Minnesota. Is like you want to be as nice as possible, and you just don't.
Minnesota nice.
I know, and then we get that George Floyd thing happen to us in the state. I'm like, our state of all other states, this is the state that goes. That goes downhill.
We need to legalize marijuana, man. And then people start realizing life's a little more different now. I mean, come on, South Dakota can do it. We can do it. Let's just
right
done already. If Wisconsin does it, then we know we're fucked. At that point,
I feel like that's when we will.
We would have to. I mean, oh God, Wisconsin's already got legal fireworks. Like, come on, no, we gotta.
And 90% of Minnesotans that are like even from like close to South and North Dakota drive to Wisconsin and go get fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, you can go and get them over there, but it's like I don't know. Every time I go to Wisconsin, I get good deals. I find
yeah,
best
they
stuff.
hand out them goodie deals.
You can go over to Culver's, get yourself a nice frozen custard, go buy some fireworks, eating your choco chip ice cream or whatever.
Custard's a weird word.
Custard. Yeah, you're enjoying your time. You know, it's good stuff over there. Although gambling age is 21, which is kind of weird, but you know, because here it's 18. You can go play crap over in Wisconsin. You can't play it here though.
Really?
Yeah. Found one of the casinos I seen a table. I didn't play because they didn't have anybody there, which sucked. I would have played otherwise, but yeah, it was just kind of interesting. I was like, I did not know that actually that we couldn't play that here. That's interesting, but
does the Indians not like that game or something? Not being racist or anything, but I'm just like,
I don't know.
Do they not like it? I don't know.
They
own the casinos here.
I guess it's maybe like a regulation. I don't know. Because I mean, I know in Vegas, I'm sure you could play like almost any game. Hell, you can even shoot dice on the corner. But realistically, I don't know what the deal is here. Like Wisconsin's
Yeah.
great and all; they have like certain things that are good, but Minnesota, yeah, we need to step our game. We need to legalize marijuana right now, and we need to
Yeah.
legalize the fact that people with the name Andrew need to be locked up and
What? No, I don't. I'm not crazy, man. I swear. Hi,
They
man.
need-
Just take
they
it
need to
easy.
be in there, man. They're fans of Mrs. Doubtfire. They need to be put away.
Crazy,
I'm
crazy, man.
gonna watch that movie.
Have that mole on your nose. Do it. Do it, please. Grow a mole right there.
grow a mole on command. All right.
Just at the tip of your nose where you have like a little hair sticking out of it.
What will phones be like in 10 years?
What a transition.
Probably like one of those.
You like that?
That was like the worst transition I've ever.
Or the best one ever.
No. That was-
It was so good that it looked terrible or sounded terrible.
No, just because you threw it out there, you're just like, oh, what will phones look like?
I felt like what we were talking about was pretty irrelevant. I had to switch it up.
I mean, you're talking about a mole on a nose, and then all of a sudden,
Exactly.
"Ooh, what will my phones look like?" Phones will be.
We're grabbing.
Well, answer the
We're making
question.
content. We're making content. You blow it.
Elon Musk is gonna install chips in your eyes that are gonna fucking have phones on them. You're gonna be able to visually see people when you're calling them. Hey, Grandma, how's it going? What? I can't
I guarantee you, the next app would be fucking Netflix somehow on there. You just like sit down and just watch it.
Oh god, it's just scary. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that advanced, but just the thought of it, because I know Elon Musk, he's constantly into making strides and just really pushing things, and that's what worries me. Is somebody like that going out there and doing that. Like just drop Grimes' OnlyFans already. Come on. First, and then work on your other stuff. Please. Thanks.
Our kids are gonna have numbers in their names.
Good old
God.
Elon Musk. Had a goth pussy got him acting strange.
All right, we're gonna do a couple more here, and then we're gonna
Call
cut
it.
her. Yeah. What makes you nervous? What's something that just significantly just makes you nervous? Just when you even think about it. Is it people or dinosaurs or?
You want like a real answer, or do you want like a haha?
Yeah. No, I mean, you both real answer and are you afraid of like spoons or something?
Living paycheck to paycheck.
That's financial stability that make anybody nervous. That's for damn sure. It's a good one.
My haha fuck you is Minecraft getting installed. Although that is also real. So
I get nervous of the thought of that if this life is a simulation, that we wake up into graphics like Minecraft. Just
oh, you're all blocked.
Whoa, Tony, too deep. That's a good theory though.
That would be awesome, but at the same time, you got to think of that lifestyle in Minecraft. Like everything's just, I'm gonna have to work.
you just wake up with a fucking pickaxe in your hand. Okay.
Just keep going. Get a bonus chest? No, you don't get to pick your rules. Sorry, already simulated for you.
We already calibrated the best job for you. It's a miner. You're gonna be
Yeah, you're trading a couple emeralds for some wheat. Yeah, great. Fun.
All right, I guess I'll just find some random ass wild cows and make them fuck in a fenced area. Give me more meat. Give me more meat. Fuck your kids. I started with 2, and now I got 10. A lot of incest going on.
This is exactly what Andrew wants right here. This is his life.
What's that?
He wants to jump into his TV every time his Xbox turns on. He wants to go in there and be like, "Yeah, this one's
This is
cool."
true.
He grabs a fucking video game. He ends up pulling himself into Destiny 2 and he gets robbed.
Oh no.
dude, I haven't played that game since like before the first DLC. That game for me kind of got disappointing just because it just seems like Destiny 1. We all know how that turned out.
No, it's the same shit.
Same
It was
shit,
so
different
it was so grindy. Oh.
All right, what's next on the agenda there, Andy? What else you got?
Let's see.
And really boring. Just kidding.
Here's my
Rob,
question generator.
Rob, would you rather have a pillow? Would you rather have a pillow fight with Rob Schneider or Bill Murray?
God.
Bill Murray's older, so the hits might hurt less.
Little dirty Q-tip, Rob Schneider.
But I bet Bill Murray would come up with some great ass comebacks at your ass though. He seems like his words would hurt more than his body would hurt you.
I'll just give the old
He just he just gives you a roast in like 5 minutes. Next thing you know, he question your life. Like, oh my god.
You know, when I was in Ghostbusters, we used to bust ghosts, but now look at me, I'm busting a pussy. Like, oh, come on.
Oh,
Come on, Bill. What are you
I'm
doing?
busting that pussy.
What an asshole. No, yeah, I don't know. Rob Schneider. The thing is, I don't really want to, like, if I ever had the chance to meet Rob Schneider in real life, I probably wouldn't. Just to be honest, it's just not worth it. I'm like, what has he done that's like, yeah, wow, Rob Schneider. Like, what, he's a stapler? Great, cool.
He's
Good
making
for you, man.
Rob Schneider is a stapler.
The Animal, I mean, I don't know what all of his movies for the most part kind of suck. They're really not that great. They got like little like humor, but it's like fart humor. It's like it's funny, but it gets old after a while. That's just, it's not like the Grinch with Jim Carrey where it's like you can laugh at it every time because it's him dressing up as a Green Goblin looking, at least funny and has like concept to it. Not Rob Schneider is now an animal. Oh, now he's a woman. Like,
No, he's a stapler.
he's just a goofy looking dude with balding hair that just pretends like, oh yeah, this is me now. And he comes in Adam Sandler movies and he says, yeah, that's all. You can do it. Let's all hug in the shower. He just comes in and says a couple of funny little lines and yeah, great. Good. You're friends with Adam Sandler. Good.
You can do it. Bite this freaking head off.
Now, if it was David Spade, that's different. That's different. Because David Spade's actually funny. And he's like 5'2". What about you, Tony? Who would you like to meet? Celebrity. What was the question again? I don't even remember it now.
Who would you rather have a pillow fight with?
That's what it was.
Rob Schneider, which is super, super weird. However, I think I am going to cut it here because old Andrew here is like wicked exhausted.
Oh, come on. You knew this was coming, though. You knew we had to do this episode, and every time,
Oh, yes, Tony, like, yeah, no, that's fine. I know we did it. I was 3/4 of the way. I was into it, and I just, dude, my eyes are so heavy. They're like 2 dumbbells hanging from.
I guess for those that are wondering, Tony is not going to be in the recording for probably the remainder of this one, but I will say thank you to him for jumping on.
Absolutely.
Obviously, it was good to hear the old stories, and this was a fun episode. It was really fun.
I always just like hearing how people respond to stuff. That's why I was asking a lot of goofy questions.
Oh.
He's back.
Hey,
crap.
He left the door open. We're just wrapping things up. Any shout outs or any notes here you want to summarize on the end here?
Get shout out to Strange Exchange.
Shout out
Let me
to
have
us.
a good time. Have a good time and remember some old fun memories from back in the strange days.
That was a good
People.
episode. I liked it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna shout out. T. Reed for not being on here because.
What a little bitch! What a little bitch!
Yeah, I tell you, Andrew, come on, you got to get at least one person in there.
Shout out to Rob Schneider for being a big, giant, dirty Q-tip.
Yes, I've been saying that for years.
All
But
right.
Love you, Rob.
I think we'll end right here. Everybody who listened, thank you. And this is the end of the show. And we will see you on the next one. Stay tuned.
Ooh,
Thanks, guys.
brother.